All right, still an early warning weather day as we are in recovery mode after the heavy rain that brought upwards of 6 to 7, 8 inches plus of rain in parts of Connecticut. But this afternoon, forward looking, there's the threat for storms that could be strong to severe. Right now, early warning pinpoint Doppler, and this is a loop over the last, say, 30 minutes or so, just showing some scattered areas of light rain, say along Route 8 north of Waterbury through Torrington, also northwest of Hartford through Avon and Simsbury along Route 44. So a few raindrops perhaps hitting your windshields as you drive around this afternoon. Temperatures certainly considerably warmer than this time yesterday, in the mid-70s, already above our normal high for this time of year, which is in the lower 70s, and dew point values almost right in line with the air temperature, so it's oppressively humid out there. It's a very damp day, fairly ripe, this atmosphere, and an unstable one, especially if we see some sunshine with an approaching cold front later today that will generate thunderstorms that could be strong to severe. Right now from Torrington, primarily overcast, a similar scene. I've seen a few breaks here and there from Hartford, from New Haven. Primarily overcast, more of the same as we look live from New London. So at times, perhaps some intervals of sun. The cold front is still off to our west. We've got some showers developing, say around Albany, point southward from there, say through Wilkes-Barre and Scranton. The front, though, moving through the eastern Great Lakes. So it's going to take several more hours before it gets here. So this afternoon, we're looking good. It's really after the evening commute that the threat will increase for thunderstorms to develop and for them to move into Connecticut, and the fact that they could be strong to severe. So those dew point values, again, well into the 70s here across southern New England. Temperatures upwards of 80 degrees already in New York City, 82 in the nation's capital. So an air mass that this cold front's going to be working into that's going to allow the ingredients to come together for these storms to perhaps even produce some damaging winds. So here's Futurecast. Start you off at the noon hour. More clouds than anything this afternoon, perhaps some spotty showers. By 6, 7 o'clock this evening, we'll be tracking a line of storms moving right in the direction of Connecticut. 7 o'clock and points thereafter, especially western and northwest Connecticut, tracking that activity by, say, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, working through the central part of the state. By midnight, the line is moving offshore as well as the cold front. By early tomorrow morning, perhaps even some partial clearing for our Thursday morning commute. And tomorrow, a cooler day, one also featuring much lower humidity with a partly sunny sky. So with regard to the storm threat for today, given that we've got basically the super saturated ground with the very heavy rain that we had yesterday, any additional rain could lead to a heightened concern for flooding. The good news is, though, that these storms today will be moving. Yesterday we had hour after hour after hour of rain, so a much different timeline kind of playing out for us this afternoon. Also, with any stronger storms, damaging winds will be a possibility. There's just a low risk here in southern New England for a tornado. The better chance for that happening throughout upstate New York, central and northern New England, and of course with any thunderstorm, frequent and vivid dangerous lightning. So for tomorrow, considerably cooler, less humid and dry. Some showers will be around Friday morning, then that afternoon some partial clearing. Then for the upcoming weekend, storm-free and dry, a little bit cool. Morning lows eventually back into the 40s, afternoon highs in the mid and upper 60s. Dry to start next week, and then perhaps a little more unsettled as we head toward Tuesday. And for shoreline highs this weekend, upper 60s as well for Saturday and Sunday. So not really beach weather, Eric, but at least we're dry and storm-free.
I'm just looking at that 79.